Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we take a good look at Transformers, Takara Tomy's Beast Wars Premium Finish Rat Trap versus Terrorsaur. But we're going to be focusing on Terrorsaur. But I have to say, I love the product art that we have here of them both in their robot modes. And here on the side of the packaging, we have the Maximal symbol. Here on the back side of the packaging, we have the nice artwork of them both in their beast modes. Here on the other side of the packaging, we have the Predacon symbol. So, let's get Terrorsaur out of packaging. All right, let's get the sleeve off. Goodbye, sleeve. Let's open this up. Ooh, look at that. That looks really nice. All right, so let's get this out of the way. And let's get this. But first, you know what we need to do. Goodbye instructions, goodbye box. And so here we have them both. But we're going to be focusing here on Terrorsaur, so let's get Terrorsaur out of packaging. And here we have Terrorsaur out of packaging. And let's just bring this guy up close, and let's just see some of the details that we have here. I do like the eye, I like the teeth that we actually have here in the mouth itself. And it looks like we have everything inside pink. Nice looking tongue there. And then we have some green spots down here. And it also follows here on the back. And most of these parts are gray, so that's really interesting. But, you know, this definitely looks like Terrorsaur. Oh, I just noticed in the back here, there's even some green. I don't think that's even on the Kingdom version. So far, I am a little impressed by little details like that. Articulation. For Terrorsaur, you can actually move the head up and down and side to side or 360. So you can bring out the wings that far, and it all depends how you want to do it. You can actually undo the wings if you want to. That's up to you. And here you do have some movement within the leg itself. So you do have... You can even have him stand up if you really wanted to in his beast mode like that. If you wanted to, but you don't have to. So, and you have a little bit of ankle articulation due to the ball joint. So you actually have some posability out of Terrorsaur in his beast mode, and that is really nice. And let's bring in Terrorsaur's gun, because we're going to do weapon storage, or if you even call it that. I've been noticing that you actually have a slot down here, and the tab that we have is on the side of the gun. So if you wanted to, you could just plug it into the side there, just like that. I don't know, not bad. Or you can actually plug it within the wing itself. Oops. So you can do something like that. But, you know, that's a nice thing. Options. Or you can just leave it out if you want to. To transform Terrorsaur, we actually want to start here with the legs. So we want to bring them out and straighten out the whole legs. There we go. Do the same thing here on the other side. Bring this out and straighten everything out. Then what we're going to do is rotate above the knee, and then rotate the foot. Come here, rotate above the knee, and then rotate the foot. Come to the back here, lift up on the tail, and then we can turn at the waist, close back up on the butt. And now what we can do is actually bring out the arms, straighten them out, flip them around. So bring out, straighten out this arm, and then flip around. And this can be pushed back all the way. Turn the head around, flip out the robot head. There we go. And now there's a double hinge, and we just want to fold everything down. There we go. Fold back here on the back, push down on the head, come to the back here, and we're going to take these wings and we're going to fold everything back, but this tab has to fit into that slot hole right there. So get that plugged in, and then this wing can come out. So fold, and then see if we can get that in. There we go. And then fold back out. All right. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. And now we have Terrorsaur fully transformed into his robot mode. We finally have Terrorsaur in his robot mode. And this actually looks totally different from the Kingdom version that we actually have, because we have a lot of gray plastic that's going around. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I actually kind of like the breakup from things. We have actually black here and here. It's kind of noticeable here at the hands as well. Nothing really much of a change, but let's take a look at that head sculpt, that wicked, evil looking head sculpt of Terrorsaur itself. Also gives me Starscream vibes, but that smirk, that is so Terrorsaur. That is really nice details that we actually have here. It really is. Articulation. For Terrorsaur, you can actually rotate the head just back and forth, really, from left to right. And due to transformation, you can actually have the head going a little back and forth, which is really nice. Doesn't look like we can get 360 out of that. If we actually come here and just bend the wing out, we can actually rotate the arms 360. You can bring the arms that far out. There is a bicep swivel. There is a bend at the elbow. And there is no wrist articulation. There's, well, if we move the tail out of the way here in the back, we do get a 360 movement out of the waist. We can just close that up. And let's see how far back these legs can go. They can come back that far back. And you can get the legs to come up that high. And you have a really great bend there at the knee. Let's see, there is no thigh swivel, but you do have articulation in the ankles. And so, yeah, you can get Terrorsaur in some really great poses. And let's not forget about Terrorsaur's gun that we actually have here. And what we can actually do is actually place it right there in his hand. And he can take out any Maximal that he wants, because he's just an evil Predacon. And if you want to, for weapon storage, we can actually place it here again on the side of his thigh. So we can actually place it right there on the side. So he always has a gun nearby. Or what we can do is, since that same slot that we have here on the side of the wing, we can actually go ahead, let's do it this way, and we can actually place it right there in the back, and it's like almost out of the way, which is really cool. I like that. That is pretty awesome. To transform Terrorsaur back into his beast mode, we want to come back here to the wings, and we actually want to untab them from the back, and we just want to untab and straighten everything out. So there we go. So untab, there we go. And now we just want to straighten everything out. And there is kind of like a tab situation that's going in here, the wings, so that would actually kind of snap right there into place. Okay. And now what we can do, bring this back piece back, and we can actually bring this whole torso up with the double hinges that we have. Come on. There we go. Alright, so once that's fully up, we can take the head, we can push that fully back, and we can collapse here. Come back, close this down, and turn the head around. We can come here to the arms, and we want to make sure that the elbows are going to be pointing out, and that we're going to be bending here at the forearms, and then we want to tuck the hands right into this groove or cavity. So bend at the elbow, make sure the elbows are sticking out. And then we want to bend there at the forearm and then place the arms right in. And now what we can do, come here to the back, lift up on the butt, rotate at the waist, close this back. There we go. And now we can actually start with the legs. So let's rotate above the knee and let's rotate the feet around. Rotate above the knee and rotate at the feet. So now what we can do is bring this all the way up. Now there is actually a slot right inside and there is a tab, and we just want to make sure we line that up. And it also helps if we bend the knee, so we can get that in there. There we go. And then we bring up on the leg and bend at the knee, so we can actually come here and get that tabbed right inside. And then we want to bend there at the shins. There we go. And now we have Terrorsaur fully transformed into his beast mode. My final thoughts on the premium finish Terrorsaur. I really do like this guy. I really do. And I think with the gray breaking up with the red and the black, for some odd reason, actually helps too. Because I believe on the Kingdom version that I have, it's like completely red with some splashes of silver there. But having this gray around, I really do appreciate that. And I do have to say, I love that head sculpt still. So I am very happy with this copy of the premium finish Terrorsaur. Is it worth to pick up the premium finish Terrorsaur? If you weren't able to pick up Terrorsaur and you are able to pick this up, then this is a great addition to your collection of Terrorsaur because it is awesome. But if you already have the Kingdom version of Terrorsaur, then there's really no necessary of you to pick up this copy, other than that this is the better copy of Terrorsaur. But not only that, I do find Terrorsaur here to be shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you could just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!